movie starts. First of all, I don't even think I remember the
Boy,
trailers
does it
that
start.
much. Like it was, but they did
Oh, I
do the-
remember.
Okay,
Let's
go
talk
for
about
it.
that. Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
Oh my! And Dark Ray, can't forget Dark Ray.
That wasn't in the trailer.
Yes, it was.
For like, okay, maybe 2 seconds.
No, that's more than the movie was.
Not even.
Literally, it
0.5
was. It was like
seconds.
the "What will you become?" And then she's
Yeah.
like, she has a cool. It's like, whoa, my gosh, she's gonna
Oh.
be dark
That
again.
was so terrible.
No, I
Yeah.
was just like, I knew at that point it's not gonna happen.
Right.
I'm sorry, you fooled me 300 times. Like,
So they made a big deal. So the very first trailer was like Ray's running, no context, in the desert. We're back to the desert.
TIE
planets.
fighters after her.
Yeah, and then we didn't even know it was Kylo Ren at that point.
think so,
but
no.
it's about to run into her, and she just backflips.
There's a cool jump
Yeah.
thing. Jeez Louise, there's just like a lot of like,
They tried to do the same marketing as Force Awakens, like just out of context.
oh yeah,
clips.
really random shots.
And the last 3 seconds you hear from the prequels is Darth Sidious. Yeah, for some reason Palpatine. Wow, I accidentally just said the line.
For some reason.
I didn't even mean to. I didn't even mean to quote.
Maybe it does roll off the tongue. I will say,
It rolls off the tongue. Absolutely.
I'm such an idiot because I was like, oh my god, you know what? They're gonna do the Dark Empire thing.
Yep.
Maybe they finally realize that there's actual good material out there that they can borrow from. And you know what? Okay, that's cool. Palpatine was the villain of all 3 trilogies. That makes sense. Maybe.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I kind of like that idea.
Okay.
I kind of like the idea of like,
Sure.
okay, he was behind literally everything wrong with the trilogies, right?
Yeah.
Maybe from beginning to end. Okay.
1 to 9.
And you know what? He does come back in the book. So I'm like,
Right.
okay,
Remember that.
I can buy that. Dark Empire is a really cool story.
Yep.
And Jason Solo, like he was a part of it. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, we're going to do this. So I was like, I'm going to be in one last chance. Movie starts off at a breakneck pace. I think it starts with the hyperspace battle, right? Where they jump into hyperspace.
Win the war.
And then like they have like this really weird alien character that I'm sure is explained in another book, who's just like, get out of the way, Tom 2. And he's like, I'm like,
That was Clyde.
oh, thank you.
I made that up.
Oh, the Porgs are back. I forgot about the Porgs. The Porgs are back. I'm like,
I can't even do that. Sorry. That
then
was awful.
they land on the Resistance base, like the third
Yeah.
one, and they're like, Poe gets everyone in a circle. He's like, I don't have an announcement to make.
Yeah.
Somehow, Palpatine returned. Damn it.
That's all we get.
I feel like there would be plenty of people who are like, who?
I'll tell you how it. I remember how the movie started. I'm sorry. Kylo Ren is looking for the mysterious transmission.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it started.
Yes.
And he's fighting these weird red guard or something in the woods, and then he
Yep.
finds a little crack in the ground. He goes in it, and he hears Palpatine, "My dear boy, I made Snoke," and I was like,
and you
"Ugh."
see all the Snoke jars.
All the pickle jars, and there's like pickled Snokes in every
Expires
aisle.
in 2 days.
Yeah, aisle 15, please.
And he has this big boom lift that's carrying him, shifting him around. They don't. So he's a clone. They basically did they never confirmed he was a clone.
Yeah.
But the book.
But why was he making Snokes though?
And
That's
also,
what I want to know.
why is he old and decrepit if he's a clone? But
Yeah.
whatever. Why didn't he? Wouldn't
Yeah.
that have been cool if he came back as like young Palpatine?
Phantom
younger
Menace Palpatine?
Palpatine? Nah, can't do that.
No.
So
And
yeah,
I just want to say, Palpatine did not ham it up like he did in the prequels. I was really hoping for some
oh yeah, no.
flips and tricks and
No. He's
I wanted this
He's
number.
literally- He literally, he's literally like on those like the wheelchair that goes up the stairs. Like he's basically on that.
Yeah.
And it's just that's kind of sad to see.
He doesn't do anything.
He's like, you're gonna inherit the empire. He's like, what empire? Presses the big red button. That was just that. I'm so glad that didn't like misfire.
yeah.
Like 100,000 Star Destroyers come out of nowhere, all fully manned, by the way. Where are these people coming from? There's like a council of like evil acolytes surrounding him. And again, a full army just out of nowhere.
Who are the people in the stadium? You know?
No idea.
And they were like, yeah, Palpatine,
this
yeah.
is the final order. Ooh,
Yeah.
they're like red and stuff.
There was so much really cool stuff that we just never got an explanation for.
Oh, and every Star Destroyer has a mini Death Star
Yeah.
laser. Wow.
I'm losing my mind here.
How would they F it up?
I would have argued it was effed up from the beginning, my guy.
So somehow Palpatine returned. And then, also, do you remember how they revealed that in real life? The because they never played the broadcast.
Yeah.
They just referenced it.
Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah.
They did in Fortnite.
In Fortnite.
Palpatine has an actual broadcast
Yeah.
where he basically proclaims himself alive.
Yep.
In Fortnite. Not in the movie, but in Fortnite.
I forgot about that. I forgot they were like, you want to know what's going on in Rise of Skywalker? You got to play Fortnite.
I've never played Fortnite. I didn't even know that was a thing until
I did know that.
way after.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the entire film resolved around you having played Fortnite. You weren't going to get any explanation the rest of the film. I didn't know.
No.
Otherwise, I would have actually played Fortnite just for that, to be like, I need to know Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, but no.
No.
They weren't even. No.
I forgot about that.
So
Because they don't tell you in the movie.
I don't remember much of Rise of Skywalker because it is like fast forward.
Yeah.
They fast forward the Rey training scene. They do a quick flashback of Leia training with a lightsaber.
There's one line where it's like, it was always Palpatine. Like Leia looks at the camera. Oh, it was Palpatine the whole
It's like,
time.
oh yeah, everyone knew. Wow.
Yeah.
But Rey.
Yeah, everyone and me apparently.
They just go to a whole bunch of random planets, random desert planet, even less interesting than Tatooine.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, the First Order is there, and the Knights of Ren, they do look cool for one shot. They don't do anything. They just look cool for one shot. Sweeping shot. They don't say anything. And then, they get Chewbacca. They capture Chewbacca.
No.
And they conveniently, sorry.
They pretend he died first.
Lando shows up for this, like, hey, everyone. Goodbye.
Well, don't forget, Rey also can heal like Jesus now.
All right, because they fall in the Nart Sarlacc, and then she's just like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's amazing, I guess. So they captured Chewbacca, they put him on a transport, and she's like, oh my God, they got Chewbacca. So she accidentally blows up. Because apparently Force Lightning is just like, she got the extra PowerPoint in Jedi Academy, so she unlocked Force
Look,
Lightning.
let me tell you,
all
she can
emotional
heal the same way Christ walked the earth and healed the lepers and the blind.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a stretch that now she can shoot lightning.
So accidentally blows up Chewbacca.
Yeah.
But in the they don't
He's
even
totally dead, guys.
They don't even give you enough time to mourn him because in the next scene they reveal, it's a
He's fine
second transport.
because we're running out of time.
Yeah. we're running out of time.
Yeah,
It's just like
yeah.
it just so happens that there were two transports, right? It's like the classic Indiana Jones wrong car scene, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And she's like, I'm a monster. No, you're a Palpatine, which is way cooler, by the way.
Oh, stop, please, sir. You need to slow down. I can't keep up.
What else? They have to go find the Death Star remnants. Not the first one, but the second one.
I say we can probably extend this episode by like 10
Do you want
minutes.
to?
Just 10 minutes,
All right.
nothing crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, then slowing down.
Yeah, just a bit.
We'll slow
You're
down
okay.
at the point where she finds Kylo. They do the cool trailer jump scene, cuts his TIE fighter apart. He's fine, by the way, even though it literally explodes. But
Yeah.
he's fine.
Well, let me tell you, Kylo Ren I still enjoyed his character, even though like when it was all said and done, he put all three films together. It didn't really accomplish much. It was Anakin, Darth Vader again.
They dropped the ball on Kylo literally at the last second.
Right.
But actually, they gave him back the helmet, which reminds me that J.J. Abrams literally wanted to undo everything Rian Johnson did.
Yep.
So Rian Johnson undid everything J.J. Abrams did, and J.J. Abrams did the opposite.
And
so like they gave Kylo back his mask. You know, there was training segments. You know, there were they
Luke even shows up and says, "Why would you toss such a sacred Jedi weapon?"
Yeah.
5 seconds before.
they didn't bring back Rose. They just brought back for a cameo.
Yeah.
Like. It was the whole film was so focused on doing the actual opposite of what the guy did, who was doing the opposite.
And let me tell you, Force Awakens was trying to undo the prequels in a sense, not like undo it, but just get away from it.
Right.
Okay.
Cut ties.
Last Jedi was like, let's undo everything Force Awakens did.
Yeah.
And Rise of Skywalker undid everything Last Jedi did. So it's just a non-endless. Every filmmaker was just trying to distance itself from the last.
No one saw that coming, apparently. No one saw
Nobody.
that coming. And Rian Johnson was a dangerous pick because literally there was a famous interview where he said, like years ago, way before Last Jedi, he said he wanted to make, like, his dream was to make a film that was 50-50 divisive.
Yeah.
And he accomplished it. And that clip surfaced and went viral a little bit. But I'm like,
And as
dangerous
time went
pick.
on, it was 60-40, 70-30.
I think J.J. Abrams was a last minute pick, right?
Yeah.
Or changed.
Because the guy that did Jurassic World, Colin Trevorrow, was supposed to do
he
Rise
was
of
supposed to-
Skywalker.
Yeah.
And when he signed on, it was a completely different film, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was going to be really good. Reset cameras. 3, 2, 1. So, yeah. Where was I? We ended... Every movie was dedicated to destroying the last one. And starting with Force Awakens, trying to be not the the prequels.
Yep.
So let's see. Lando, hi, bye.
I don't think he shows up again.
No, he does.
He does? Oh,
There are more of us, Poe. There are more of us.
Yeah. He said, everyone, close the comms. I'm the only one who talks. Okay, got it? Okay, I have to say the line, everyone.
Yeah, and this was their Endgame moment, because if you remember, Endgame came out like a couple months before that. I think it was. I could be wrong.
So rewrite.
But but it was like, but there are more of us, Poe.
Look at all these ships that no one recognizes except the ghosts.
So okay, there's literally a line. Kylo says that how did he phrase it? He said, "You were right. Your parents were nobody.
Yeah.
But your grandfather was Palpatine." So like, J.J. Abrams tried to not undo Last Jedi because he respected Rian Johnson's movie enough. He respected Rian Johnson not to be a jerk and poop on it. But like the way he roundabout was like, you're right. Your parents were nobody. But yeah, if you went back just one more person on your family tree, you're actually a Palpatine. It was so lazy, just poorly written. Like you swear he wrote that thing in a week.
Oh yeah,
a week.
Oh, that's even getting. I bet he didn't even write that. I bet it was just like someone upstairs who was like, "We got to hook him somehow." Somehow, but it's not even a hook. It wasn't even the trailer. So it was just like, who's that going to satisfy?
Nobody.
No one, literally no one's satisfied by that.
And like it raised more questions than it answered.
Oh yeah, very devious questions.
How did Palpatine reproduce? Who married him? How many mistresses did he have? Were like the people in the audience
also,
his mistresses?
Again, it's supposed to be
potential mothers.
Was it supposed to be 30, 40 years ago? Or later? Sorry, 30, 40 years later after the prequel movies. So it would have had to have been after he got defaced. Just
so somebody was like,
something really weird going on there. And then like they just leave for some reason. I don't know. It's so confusing. And then they just bank on you not asking too many questions, which I hate.
Yeah.
Because
I had nothing but
questions. They're the ones who made it complicated, you know? They could have just left it no bodies. We already accepted that kind of boring trend. You know, it's like, whatever. Wow, you really got us, Ryan. But now it's like, no.
We need a hook.
We need a hook.
We need something to... We want them to come back for more.
So she has to find... Oh, my God. She has to find a secret Sith planet, I think. So this is the part I was a little fuzzy on. They go to the wreckage of the second Death Star, and there's a colony of former stormtroopers just chilling there. And
I thought they were clones. I swear to God.
They're not clones.
You can't have a black stormtrooper.
No, I love how... this was like borderline. I'm like, what are they getting at?
Yeah.
Finn, who has tried to have a love interest with everyone with legs, Poe included, finds another black female stormtrooper who also didn't want to kill people no more. What's the point of
It's
that?
Implied. I don't know if you caught this. It's implied that...
Did I catch it?
That
yes, I know what you're about to say.
Lando's
Did I
daughter.
catch it? They practically have applaud lights, above him when he's like, oh, I'm looking for my daughter. Really? You're a deadbeat. Oh, by the way.
All right, I'm sorry. That was insulting you.
That was pure coincidence, by the way. Lando showed up on that one planet.
Yeah.
Literally no idea that they were there. Just whatever.
No, he was there. He was getting high with the locals because remember they were throwing that cocaine at everybody.
So they find the Death Star wreckage. They have this knife. I'm sorry, I'm so fuzzy on the details.
Yeah.
It really was a stupid movie.
Yeah.
They have the knife that if you line, they just so happen to be in the perfect spot. If you line up perfectly with the wreckage, it gives you coordinates to a planet where the Sith are. Got it. I'm so glad that Death Star has not moved an inch in 30 years or wherever this was made, right? They go on board the Death Star to the throne room because they have to because, wow, isn't that cool?
Is that where we get our vision?
That's where she gets the vision where there's a side room. I'm guessing the room where, Palpatine had his fun. And
this is your birthplace, Ray.
That would have been a good tag for the trailers.
I would have been so down for that.
You were conceived.
Yeah.
Darkness was conceived. And then she's like, literally like a 2-3 second clip of Darkrai being like, ah, and then it's like, never see that again.
Never.
I don't even know what
brought
they
it
were
up.
getting at because she already conquered the darkness in herself last movie. They weren't, because it never brings up again where she's like wrestling with the fear of turning the dark side. Luke had that.
Right.
The whole trilogy.
Yeah.
But like up until Luke up until the very last moment, he decides, you know what, I'm not going to give.
And there's
myself
like
the dark
build
side.
up. He sees his arm. He looks at his dad's arm.
And also, if you remember, he goes in that fight thinking that, you know what, I'm the better guy.
Yeah.
And then Palpatine expects that.
Yeah.
And then he does everything to get Luke to turn. And it almost works. 5 seconds more, he would have worked. That was crazy build up. That was good tension.
Yep.
This one, again, she conquered that last movie, so there's not really a whole like tension. Will she? Won't she? Also, the trilogy is about to wrap up.
Yeah.
and we can't have her turn
I
back
remember
now.
there's like 20 minutes left in the film.
So then, her and Ren have one last battle where she gets a little aggressive. Ooh, and then she strands him there, and then have one last maybe Force Ghost, maybe not Force Ghost with Mark Hamill because they had to get him back for one more scene. And this is when I realized, man, like. Kylo Ren's just way more interesting a character at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He has a really emotional moment.
They brought back Harrison
Mark Hamill.
Ford.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Harrison Ford.
Because, okay, so this goes back to their problem. They killed off Harrison Ford thinking he was going to be dead by this point. Carrie Fisher was gone. She was, I'm pretty sure, the way they were building it up, she was going to be the anchor for Ren to come back.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a
She
scene.
kind of was, but yeah.
But that was archival footage, and they used her daughter as a body double for that scene where it's silhouette, and she's like, "I love you, Kylo," and then she just does the force disappear thing.
Right.
But she clearly was going to be the one that turns him back.
Yeah.
So they were like, kill Harrison Ford off. She died like 5 seconds after Force Awakens came out. And
After seeing the movie.
yeah. I can't believe George Lucas outlived everybody. That's the crazy part to me.
Still am.
He's still like really full of life too, and he's old.
He goes to every con.
Yeah.
Not every con, but like every like Star Wars celebration.
Yep.
Like he always does a panel. Like
And I'm all for applauding the guy when he shows up too, because like his movies were better than the sequel trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we got this scene where Harrison Ford, they brought him back. And I love it because we don't know if he's a force ghost. We don't know if he's just a memory. Is Kylo Ren hallucinating?
how hard in the head did he get hit? Or is he just pure rage?
Yeah.
Just like, what's going on in my life right now?
And then did you see the infamous Harrison Ford interview where they asked, so are you like a force ghost? And he's like, I don't know what that is. He's like, he didn't even know like what his character was doing.
Do you remember that one scene where like they give him a Lego Millennium Falcon? It's staged, but like, oh, I gave you this present, and he just drops it. And he's like, oops.
Yeah, Harrison Ford actually is pretty much on record for like not
Oh, yeah.
hating Star Wars essentially.
Oh, yeah.
Like he doesn't hate it, but he just. It meant nothing to him. It still literally means nothing to him. Like he tried to die in Return of the Jedi. They brought him back for Force Awakens, and he said, "Please kill me." And then when they were asking him, they probably had to pay him so much to come back for Rise of Skywalker because he did not want to be in these movies anymore. So anyway,
So they all go to the Sith planet. They find Palpatine with relative ease. I think I'm missing a planet or two. Oh, they go to another one where C-3PO dies.
yeah.
Which they meet this character who has the face concealed because they're trying to build up to nothing again.
And she still never shows her face
no,
too.
she hasn't. So who cares?
But
If
Poe had a romance with her at one point.
potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we don't know.
We'll explore that never. And then they bring C-3PO because he's he's basically like, this is a really cool moment because I'm like, because he's like, I have to translate the coordinates in Sith, basically devil language.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's basically like, I forget, he's like, nothing is programmed to speak this language. It's a forbidden language. I'm like, wow, it better sound really cool, right?
Yeah.
And like, he's like, I may not come back from this. And then he has this big emotional. My mom actually saw this movie with me. She's the first Star Wars movie she's ever seen. She cried at that moment.
That is so funny.
I was like, oh, Mom, you don't understand. Have your moment. That's great.
Yeah.
And then he basically his eyes turn red and he goes, no, he doesn't do that. He just speaks it normally.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's just like, the coordinates are here, then dies. And then literally, I think R2D2 just literally boots up a backup or something and he's fine.
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
And he doesn't remember the whole film.
No.
So
no.
he's just like,
You know
oh.
what? C-3PO is immortal. We have to bring him back in another movie one day. for a cameo.
You know,
Can't kill him off.
I forgot to mention this in
They fly now.
no.
Okay.
In the Force Awakens
yeah.
discussion. Why did 3PO have a red arm?
I'm gonna give you one guess, and the first answer is correct.
Okay, toys.
No,
Oh,
book.
book.
There's a little book about how he got it. The red arm.
Yeah, I know that, but like,
Well, yeah, toys too.
but the
like,
the book wasn't a thing when the movie came out.
No, literally, there was like marketing somewhere where
Yeah.
like, if you want to learn how he got his red arm, read this book.
Yeah.
Literally, like that's what it was.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
like, yep.
book, but basically sell more stuff essentially.
Oh, and there was also this other thing where, so for whatever reason, they do not want to canonize Revan. Like,
Yeah.
it's like poison. For whatever reason, no one ever wants to canonize him. You know what? I'm kind of glad at this point because I'm like, they wouldn't do it, right?
That's right.
So, but
But you're right. They're so weird about it, where
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just like off the table.
Oh yeah, 100%. No matter every time he almost attempts to get in, they
Yeah.
just throw him off.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Freaking Darth Bane shows up.
Yeah.
But not Revan.
Right.
But there's a statue in a very dark lit room in the Sith world where there's a statue that maybe looks like him.
Yep.
And then there's a children's book that basically like gives descriptions of things. And there's like this particular squad of stormtroopers that's named after Darth Sith lords, and one of them is Revan.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
We did it. After years of protesting, demand,
Uh-huh. You
audience
happy,
demand.
everyone?
Yeah. Revan
They
is
hid
now
it in
canon.
a 5-year-old book.
Yeah. Yep.
Good on you.
And let me tell you, I still don't think he's canon now in the movies. I know
No.
like that's supposed to be a reference, but you're right. For whatever
Well,
reason,
they do not want to do
they
anything with
just
him.
yeah. And I don't know why. Does that acknowledge like anything that's not Disney Star Wars is good? You know?
Filoni literally loves that character. He's like, when I bring him in, I want it to be like it makes sense and
Yeah.
it's special.
Right.
And he's finally in. Because again, he famously tried to put it in Clone Wars, and George Lucas said no for a very good reason.
Yep.
It wasn't because George was like, "No, I hate that character."
Yeah.
like because he does that famously with a lot of things.
Yep.
Like he's just, I hate it because it's not mine.
Yeah.
With Revan, he was like, "No, Revan wouldn't make sense in this context."
Yeah.
George didn't even like KOTOR, but he understood the concept
Yeah.
of the character. He's like the importance of it, what the significance would be if he
Well,
brought back.
he clearly didn't play the game because Revan fought like 50 spirits on Korriban. Do you
Yeah,
remember the
no,
sword of Ajunta Paul?
No, we're not going to go there. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go
just
there.
saying.
We're not going to go
Lucas also doesn't understand his own work, but that's fine. That's fine. It's better than the
there. But
sequels.
then, okay, so, but yeah, we can't bring him back for some reason. Not enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, the first draft of the movie was, or it's not first draft, the first director was going to have this all take place on Coruscant to bring back all the, like, tie up all the movies. But
Got to.
no, can't have that. Can't have that.
Something good, take it out.
No.
Is that creative? Get it out of there.
Take it out.
Yeah.
So they gear up for their final space battle. Rey walks into Palpatine's.
Sex dungeon.
I don't know what he does with those clones all day. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
My dear boy.
Yeah.
Pulls up the anyway.
Anyway, she's like, "I'm not afraid of you."
What's Palpatine's master plan? Do you remember? I do.
Oh, there's like 3 of them.
yeah, but what does he? Why does he want
I
Rey?
think the first,
Why does he want Rey? Let's just stick with that one.
because he wants to. Okay, I think Plan C was to transfer his life into Rey.
Yeah, even though he's already in a new body.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
He can clone Snokes and make those new bodies.
Plan A was to give her the keys to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Inherit the kingdom. I think that was literally it, just like to continue the Sith legacy. Plan B was to essence transfer, which is what he should have done before, into her. Then Plan C is to absorb her and Kylo and just make himself immortal from that. 3 different contingency plans,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, the original plan, I think, was just to give her like,
I'll say his improv skills are on point because he was like, okay, Kylo Ren's here too, so I'll just take both of them.
oh, wow,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Cool. I can still be a guy? Heck yeah.
And even though he promised everything he promised to Rey to Kylo first, it's just like, okay, you
Yeah.
cheat on me as soon as I left the room. That's
Yep.
great.
Mhm.
Okay, so all the friends show up to go fight all the Star Destroyers, but there's one big Star Destroyer that blows up the rest of them for some
Yeah,
reason.
and they're losing.
Yeah. And Palpatine does this really cool
yeah,
lightning thing where
yeah.
he blows a bunch of ships,
And-
and then they're like, "We can't fight this many." And look to your left. Suddenly, again, they all timed this perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Every ship you can imagine. I mean, I say every ship. It's more just like whatever DeviantArt or whatever Google they
Yep.
probably looked up and they stole art from. Plus, the Ghost is there though from Star Wars Rebels, which means, hey, we understand the fans.
Oh,
the
God,
ghost is
shoot
there.
me. I didn't watch Rebels, so I missed that.
Yeah, the ghost is there. Yay! And that's just weird. It's doubly weird because they bring back all those characters for Ahsoka show. So it's like, man, those characters would have been cool to see in the movie.
And
But
I still didn't watch Rebels, so even that was wasted on me in Ahsoka.
yeah, there was like, I don't think there was anything else notable, but it's like, oh wow, we got a billion ships from nowhere just show up. They all fight. They blow up the big thing that blows up all of them, and then Rey's basically like has all the voices of the Jedi, and Palpatine's like, I am all this.
Yeah, you hear Mace Windu, kill that motherfucker. You hear
I love
everybody.
how Palpatine's like, I am all the Sith except Revan.
Yeah.
I am all the Sith.
Yeah. Bane, I did that. Snoke, me. Revan, who?
There was a really cool theory that either Valkorion eventually became Palpatine or like influenced him in some way.
You're talking about the Old Republic Emperor? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, because that's kind of what his plan was.
Sure.
To become like
Right.
immortal that
Yep.
way. But
that would mean another can of worms, and we're an hour and 15 into this episode. That would mean that in the next trilogy, somehow Palpatine's going to come back again. It's just and they're building that up in the stupid Filoni verse, you know.
Oh, you mean where they're gonna subtly uncanonize the sequel trilogy?
Right. Which that's not going to happen, but I know what you mean.
They're gonna soft reboot it
Right.
to where they're gonna have like a new trilogy that somehow fits in between, but also separate from all that crap.
Yep.
Clearly.
Yes.
So movie wraps up where he's like, I'm all the Sith, and Rey's like, Uno reverse because Jedi beat Sith.
Yeah.
It's rock, paper, scissors, but there's only
Yeah.
two sides, and one wins all the time. So stupid. And then like deflects his amazing force lightning that blew up an entire fleet. Just do lightsabers. That does well.
And if you remember, that's how Mace beat him in the prequels. And I was like,
Barely.
When will Palpatine learn to just stop shocking people that are holding up a lightsaber? When will, like, seriously? Because, okay, you can kind of argue, and I don't accept this argument, but I hear it where everyone's like, you know, Palpatine wanted to trick
Mess with them.
Anakin, yeah, and like, oh, I can't hold on any longer. And I watched the guys like, so like an idiot, he keeps shocking him, you know. But I was like, okay, you can kind of argue that that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to look like a loser for Anakin, but then like in this one, he does it again.
He just does the thing. 'cause
and he
that's-
dies.
That's the one feature on his toy. That he
Yeah,
has.
he's like clearly dying while he's trying to shock a lightsaber, and it's. Like you said, it's rock, paper, scissors. Paper covers rock. Lightning cannot be lightsaber. In fact, it goes back to you.
Yeah. Kylo beats all the Knights of Ren like they were
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because they were nothing.
Kylo Ren shows up. They kiss, and then he dies.
Which everyone kind of assumed they had a brother-sister thing going on, but, you know. that's
Mentor.
par for the course.
Sure.
No, they had a romance, and then they all lived happily ever after, like nothing ever happened because it didn't. Literally, this trilogy did not need to happen.
No.
That's what it leaves off on. Oh, and she's not a Palpatine anymore. She renames herself Skywalker. Oh, that's beautiful. I bet they were expecting people to cry over that. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
I left that theater. Because, like, if you remember us at the beginning talking about how when we walked into Force Awakens, we were so excited. I walked out of Rise of Skywalker just empty, I think is the word. Because, like, I don't think I was mad yet. I don't think.
it was an empty feeling. It was,
Yeah.
because like
I was mad later.
I don't think I was ever mad at the film because at this point I already lost faith in it.
Yeah.
I was just like I was laughing at the film more than anything.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
No.
Just because nothing actually like made sense or
Yeah.
like mattered.
And the movie didn't even crack $1 billion at the box office, by the way.
It did.
It got to like
for
9.
a Star Wars movie, it did really bad.
Yeah.
Probably worse than like maybe not worse than Phantom Menace, but
Right.
probably worse than like some of the prequel movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if you realize or if you remember, this recently information came out about all the canceled projects. So the Rey trilogy, that probably isn't going to happen. Most likely isn't going to happen.
Talking about the Ryan Johnson trilogy.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
also going to be a
Rey
Kylo
film.
Ren trilogy, I think, or film.
Yeah, he was supposed to be alive, right?
Right.
Yeah,
And,
and
then,
then
the biggest reason they didn't do that is because he died. It's like, okay.
somehow Kylo Ren returned.
Yeah, 'cause they've never brought back a character
Yeah.
before.
Uh-huh. No one's ever really gone. That's
They-
a line from Rise of Skywalker. By the
Guillermo
way.
del Toro, they canceled his Job of the Hutt
Yep.
movie.
which would have been so good. That would have been a dope movie.
I want to freaking see Jabba. Big mistake killing him off. Not gonna lie, big mistake killing him off. I think he's a great character.
But that's a sin from 40 years ago. That's not a sin you can just unravel.
Oh, unfortunately,
No one's ever really gone.
Jabba just goes.
Yeah,
she's like alive.
I mean, the Gina Carano one, that's the only canceled project that made the most sense. Not because I agreed with their firing of her, but like she's gone now. There's literally nothing to sell her
They
show with.
canceled the Rogue Squadron movie,
Yep.
but they might bring that back. Maybe, maybe not.
They announced another Ray movie like a year or two ago,
Yeah.
but that was different from the other Ray movie
Right.
they announced. Like it's just
And then the Mandalorian and Grove. I think I only watched that trailer once on accident. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that's actually happening.
I don't even know it's coming out.
And it's gonna tie into Ahsoka season 2. I don't know what they're building to.
Well,
but-
yeah, for real, because they're building to a Thrawn standoff,
Right.
but I don't know what capacity. Like, is he coming back?
He's
in
gonna be like the next Thanos.
I get that,
That's
but
what
like,
they're betting on, at least.
Are they building him up in Ahsoka season 2? Is Mandalorian doing something? Book of
I
Boba
think
Fett?
It's gonna be. I don't know. Honestly, why don't you just do a Ahsoka trilogy at this point?
Right.
That's the
What
popular
people want.
character right now.
Yeah, that's what people want.
Everyone loves Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the Rebels team. You know, like, and the Ahsoka season 1 was it was a little bumpy, but there was some really cool stuff in
Yeah.
there. And I'm really excited to see where it goes because Rebels was kind of interesting because it did really like open the idea of like what the Force is capable of way before anything else did. I do encourage you to watch like an essential list or something because there's going to be some stuff that like will only probably make sense if you watched it. but
Rebels.
yeah.
That's literally all Ahsoka season 1. They're looking
yeah.
after this character that apparently disappeared at the end of Rebels. She gets a character. Ahsoka teams up with the girl from Rebels, and then there's a scene. They go to the bar, and then Ewan McGregor's wife in real life. She plays the green. She's in Rebels. I did not understand a single thing in that.
was I don't know how else they could have done it because like to rely on so much. I thought it was gonna be like cameos and something, but no, it was Rebels season 4 or whatever it was called.
I think I'm gonna have to break this episode up because we're at an hour and a half.
Okay. You know
That's
what?
fine.
It was a good return.
Yeah.
to
No,
form.
we can go a little bit longer. Because
Okay, gotcha.
and I'll just break it in half.
Sure.
But
I'm excited only because again, even the not so great stuff
Yeah.
he does. I love Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
And like again, that guy really did a number on my childhood with Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like I freaking love Clone Wars, dude.
And he's trying to do something creative.
he actually loves the franchise.
Yeah.
Like a super fan.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone to him the pressure, seemingly. The pressure hasn't gone to him, or he doesn't seem like he's turned off by fans. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, and whenever to this day, whenever he talks about the Force, he talks about it with such passion and understanding. Like literally, this is what George Lucas explained to me, not his interpretation. This is what George told me, and what George told me is fact.
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy, I don't remember her ever saying anything like that.
Right.
It was always, we're going to take this a different direction. We're going to have a different interpretation. We're going to let more people in. And
More
at first,
co-
that sound cool.
More
but
girls
not.
with colored hair.
Yeah, no.
More boys that are not really men.
So if anything, again, George Lucas, some of the stuff he did wasn't so great, but man, I loved every minute of it for the most part. And he just had such love and passion, and respect for his own product. That's what's getting me on. That's what's keeping me on board for this. I liked Ahsoka.
Me too.
Like
It was good enough.
I think it started off a little rocky, but definitely good enough. And then it had some really cool parts. I did like what they did with Thrawn.
Oh yeah.
I love how they were wondering who's going to play him, and they just had the voice actor from the show, and they made him really look.
Oh, I didn't
similar.
know that was him.
Yeah, that's him.
That's cool.
Really cool character.
You know who he is? The actor. He's the brother of the guy from Rogue One that plays what's her name, Jyn Erso's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's his brother.
That's cool.
Yep. The guy in Rogue One's Mads Mikkelsen, who was in Doctor Strange. He's the bad guy in Doctor Strange. But he's a very
That's
famous
cool.
guy. He played Hannibal in the TV show.
Now I know who he is.
Yeah, and then so the brother plays Thrawn.
That's
So
cool.
yeah, pretty cool.
I got lost in character then.
It's all the makeup, and you wouldn't know.
And
So,
they have they had the Night Sisters back.
Yep.
And it's like all the they had Death Troopers, actual Death Troopers, like the zombies. You
Yeah,
know?
sure, yeah.
And then they had a Death Trooper. I'm like,
Yep.
it's cool stuff.
So let me ask you a question then. So now we're talking about the TV show. So I guess sequel trilogy just fail.
Oh, yeah.
Failure. Okay, just disgusting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
And it was so bad that they haven't done a movie
They were going to, but they didn't.
in 6 years, almost 6 years. This actually, I don't remember what month Rise of Skywalker came out, but whenever, I think it could have been Christmas.
It was late in the year.
So it's been 6 years. Rise of Skywalker was so bad, it effectively killed the franchise in terms of movies.
Oh yeah. And it's like to a point where it's like, where is this franchise? Is this franchise even salvageable?
Yeah. And then Mandalorian came out. And it came out, I think, that Christmas or the following Christmas. I think it was that Christmas. And it was good.
Everyone
Yeah.
loved it.
And why?
Well,
Let me tell you.
a big reason was Grogu's cute.
Okay. Jon Favreau. He loved the stuff. He wanted to do something different. And Mandalorian season 1, I would say, is the best season, unfortunately.
It is, yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Because Kathleen Kennedy had nothing. Like, all her movie ideas didn't work out. Solo flopped. And clearly momentum was dying. And then Sleeper hit.
Oh, yeah.
Mandalorian came out. Wow, this is good. And it did so good.
They kept it small and contained.
Yep.
It didn't tie into anything yet. Also, surprisingly, Grogu, the most successful, IP since ever, they kept him a secret.
Yeah.
They didn't put him in the marketing.
Nope.
That was very bold of them.
In time for Christmas toys.
And then it was word of mouth that got around. You got to see Mandalorian. Even if you've never liked Star Wars, never watched it before, you got to see Mandalorian. Everyone loved that.
Yep.
Everyone loved season 1. Couldn't wait for season 2.
Yep.
And
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. Yep.
She realized, oh,
There's a gold mine.
there's a gold mine here. And when she sunk her claws into it, season 2, Ahsoka's in it, and she's getting her own show. Boba Fett's in it; he's getting his own show. Like, she just shoved every project that she couldn't fit into the movies into the season 2. So that's when it started going downhill. I still like it enough overall.
Oh yeah.
Boba Fett made sense because they teased it in the first season, and Jon Favreau was not gonna just not do Boba Fett. We're talking Mandalorians and like
From
Boba
the very
Fett's.
beginning, though, as soon as we recanonized everything, it wasn't a matter of if Boba Fett was going to return; it was when.
Exactly.
And they took their sweet
They sure did.
time.
Yep. Because is he even in season 1?
Well, his boot is.
His
but-
boot. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So I couldn't remember if the boot was
Yep.
that or not. So
Which
yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
Right.
I didn't think that was real, but
Yeah.
sure enough.
Because it wasn't like his green armor boot.
No,
it was
just like his Spurs, I think.
Right, yeah.
Or something like that.
because it's a Western. And it's so good. And then season 2, there's all this stuff that I don't care about. Like, I didn't watch Clone Wars really. I knew enough about it. I'd seen a few episodes. I saw the movie when they crammed 3 episodes into one and released it in theaters. Like, I saw that. But like, I wasn't like, oh my God, Ahsoka. But people were. So I understood the hype around that. But why is this in Mandalorian other than to set up another show that I personally wasn't going to watch up until I heard Hayden Christensen was going to be in it?
I'm trying to find a way to relate it to something you understand more. And you probably do understand it. Like, the Clone War fans were done really dirty.
Yeah.
Because there were like 2 or 3 more seasons planned, got cut because of the buyout. So then they got Rebels, which was a massive downgrade. But then like it won over a bunch of people towards the end, but it kind of left on a huge cliffhanger.
Yep.
And again, those series ended way before the trilogies. Maybe not. I think Rebels ended maybe after Force Awakens. Anyway, a lot of time with just no answers, no respect. And then they announced they're bringing back 1 more season of Clone Wars.
Yep.
Unbelievable, unheard of, unfathomable. And it was really, really good. Most of it was really, really, really good. And it put so much closure on everything that we wanted. And it's like, well, what's happening with Rebels? Because there's not closure there either. So then, like, we hear the Ahsoka show, and it's going to bring closure to that. But it's actually expanding, the ending of Clone Wars and the ending of Rebels and tying into the main line. That is a big dream fulfilled for so many fans who grew up on this stuff. So that's not everyone. But it is like, that's why like a lot of people are super excited and forgiving of it.
Yeah.
Because it is just like, wow, like those fans aren't forgotten about, and those fans fundamentally saved Star Wars, I think. Because again, it was the love for prequels kind of came from the new trilogy, but it actually started with the Clone Wars fans,
Sure.
and they rewatching the films, and then when they tied, they literally one of the last episodes, or the last episode, I think, this is one of the last episodes of Clone Wars. They literally tie it into Return of the Jedi. Sorry, I just said, let me get that mixed up. They literally literally it happens at the exact same time, and the tension is like real. And so it's like literally like it's hitting the main line. You know, it's like it's tied in. So right now, the Clone Wars stuff and the Rebel stuff is interwoven into this, whatever Star Wars is. It's like in the foundation. So it's kind of not something you can just ignore anymore. That's why it's going to be way more prevalent. Mandalorian, I don't think should have ever gone that route.
Right.
I think because they probably wanted to soft introduce Ahsoka as a concept character, you know, in live action. I kind of get that as a cameo, but then like it just keeps going on and
It's
on
a whole thing.
and on, and then there's an entire episode of Mandalorian.
One sec.
was-
Cameras.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, dang.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. So soft Ahsoka introduction.
Yep. So they launched the Boba Fett show.
Yeah.
First 2 episodes, people were like, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing, and then it just like went belly up.
I couldn't believe it. How
Belly
bad it
up.
went.
But then they had the gall to hide an essential Mandalorian episode in the Boba Fett series.
Yeah.
Halfway through, they
Yeah.
explain what happened to Grogu.
Because if you get to season 3 of Mando, you're like, wait, I thought Grogu was gone.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
so they made it essential. And Favreau never intended to bring Grogu back.
Sure didn't.
This was straight up from the top. They got to bring him back because they could, even though it was a beautiful ending.
Yep.
Would have been amazing. Wow, we could even revisit it down the road.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't wait one season
Nope.
without him.
Yep.
So they bring him back in Boba Fett show, not even in Mandalorian. Literally because Grogu gets like homesick or something. It's like, why? It was such a good ending. And also that scene where he lets Grogu go like to be with Luke. That should have been the first moment he took off his helmet.
Yeah.
But like, no, we had to show his face.
Well, that's because of Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's no Carl Urban, where
Yeah.
it's like, you know, hey, I don't need the screen time. I
But
just
man,
want the
that
character.
would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But didn't do that. Whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
I understood. Yeah, I understood it when he did it in season 1 with IG-11. I was like, okay, that's
But we didn't have to pan up to show his face.
right. But like that one made sense because he wasn't a real person. Like they justified it, and that was Jon Favreau's way of handling it. I thought was fine.
I didn't like it.
But fine. But like in season 2, he takes it off for the Imperial
Yeah.
base with Bill Burr, and they're just sitting there. I was like, come on, dude. And so yeah, that was too much for me.
Yeah.
That's when Pedro Pascal was really feeding his own ego
Oh,
because
yeah.
he knew Last of Us was right around the corner.
Because stormtroopers always take off their helmets.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was pretty disappointing.
But yeah, Boba Fett happens
Cad Bane. How'd you feel about Cad Bane being in it?
in the Boba Fett show.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I like that.
I did too.
That was a good send off.
When he was introduced as well.
He's not dead, of course, because he can't kill people anymore. But
Right. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. But no. Because even Timothy Oliphant's character comes back. Cad Bane kills him,
comes back.
and then he's like, he's fine. He's in the
I don't
Boba
think,
Fett chamber.
Did anyone die in that show that
No.
had a name? Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah, and you're right. Cad Bane's not dead. No way. He's gonna be in Ahsoka season 2. I
No,
bet.
no.
but-
Because he has to have his standoff with Ahsoka. Duh.
But yeah, when they introduced him, when Timothy Oliphant, I forget the actual character's name, but his character's like looking off in the distance, you see a shadow. But then like when they're really kind of close up on the shadow, you still don't know who it is, but you see the hat, and I was like, I didn't watch Clone Wars, but I always liked that character.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited, and so it was pretty cool.
Oh, dude.
I enjoyed that.
Such a cool character.
Yeah, but
There's also a spin-off show, right? I don't know if you watched any of the Tales series.
no,
He's in one of them.
capture them. That show.
Capture them. Oh, we're like an army up there? No,
Yeah.
one them.
Yeah.
We can't kill them.
It's so funny Disney's getting away from that too.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to. I bet you Zootopia 2 is missing all the pronoun
I
stuff.
want to go see that. I wanna
Me
go
too.
see it.
I
You know-
love-
You know,
yeah.
I saw. Are we done with Star Wars? Or
No.
Okay, gotcha.
We reset the cameras, bro. We got all day here. But
Okay, gotcha.
sidebars are fine.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
All right.
Clip-
Well, sidebar.
clips.
I saw Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair last night in theaters. Did you see it?
No. But
need to.
1 and 2 are so good.
No better way. I never appreciate 2 to the extent that I do now until last night.
Okay.
I always would just rewatch one over and
Yeah.
over again. I was like, why would I rewatch two? I've only seen it once and nothing interesting really happens, like action
You were
wise.
so wrong. But
One
anyway.
is the first, one has
Yeah.
all the action. One has the crazy 88 fight. Man, that's what really sells the movie. No, dude, I was so wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. The philosophy, like the really cool just slowness, and like I didn't really like the Cowboy character, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's dead now. Michael
Yeah, I know
Madsen's
he's
character.
a lot of people are dead now.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't like him at first. Now I like really
he's
liked
great.
him. Like, oh my gosh, like
Oh, yeah.
I love the idea. Like it was kind of stupid at first, but now like I love the idea. It's like no one can kill him, or no one but this freaking redneck, just like backwater dude. It's like, oh, all this fancy sword work, all it needs is a couple buckshots. Like,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
fascinating. And just like Bill's speech at the end, like chilling. The way he plays with her, just like, and they have this kind of sweet back and forth,
Yep.
But he's just like, again, playing with her the entire time. Like she
Yeah.
can't do anything. Like
Right.
he is planned for everything except for one thing.
Yep.
And also in the whole bloody affair, I'm not gonna spoil what it is if you haven't seen Kill Bill, but do you remember the twist at the end of one where they reveal something? Mhm.
Yes.
They don't show that in the whole bloody affair.
Really?
They reveal it at the very end,
Oh, nice.
which is where it was intended to be.
Okay.
I'm like, that actually makes it
Yeah.
the definitive edition.
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
No, I was.
Is that coming to Blu-ray, you think?
I think it was released. It was apparently released years ago, but
Oh.
it's in theaters right now.
Oh,
So
okay,
I'm like,
okay. So I can just watch that. Okay.
But seriously,
Yeah.
no better way. To
I don't
see
think
it
I can
now.
drag Maddie to the theater, but I'm
it's
if
so
I was single,
good.
bro, I'd say let's go now. But
it's so
unfortunately, we have a couples event to get to after this episode.
Oh, and also all the black and white scenes, which I thought was done stylistically, that was a censor. So this version's uncensored.
oh,
So like when she's killing
because
all
of all
crazy
the
80
bloody stuff.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
And they include more scenes of like just bloodiness. I'm just like, that's awesome.
That's insane to me.
So it was going to be
Okay.
NC-17. That's why they changed it.
All right.
So I'm like,
Well, now I need to go watch the whole bloody affair
uh-huh.
because I mentioned the ratings changed over the years
Oh, yeah.
too. So cool.
Oh, yeah,
Sounds
so
good.
freaking good.
Mhm.
But yeah, love that film.
Wow,
Back to
you really got me all excited.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Back to a subject with which
Man.
I care
I
frighteningly
still
little.
don't think there's maybe Ahsoka season 2. Besides that, I don't think there's anything Star Wars I'm interested in right now.
You're not really excited for. Well, I'm not excited for it, but you're gonna go see Mandalorian and Grogu.
Maybe.
I think you
I
will.
probably will.
I think you will. Not because you're like excited, but you're like at this point, I do kind of see how it ends.
Gotta see how it ends.
Because Mando season 3 really dropped the ball. If you thought season 2 dropped the ball, I was kind of doing a little bit of copium with season 2. With like, I hate all this side stuff for other shows, but at the end of the day, it was good enough to where I was like, okay, season 2, good enough. And then 3 was so disappointing.
Couldn't tell you what happened. I think I skipped the whole Jack Black
Bo
episode.
Katan.
Bo-Katan, dude. I never loved that character, but man, they treat her like gold. Like
Yeah,
she's
she's a strong woman. She hasn't aged a day since the original trilogy or whatever. Yeah, she looks really good 20 years later. And yeah, they're really focused on passing the baton to her was what was going on, and that's because
Bo-Baton.
Kathleen Kennedy was like, oh well, she needs to be the new main character. She needs to be showing up. What's his name, Din Djarin. She needs to be making him look stupid.
Oh, they do that stupid. I think this was season 2. Remember when Kilran? He's like, I gave Mandalorian the Darksaber, and the only way to claim it is to beat them in combat, which is a rule we just invented. She made fun of Din Djarin for all of his crazy philosophy, all the rules holding him back. But that one stupid rule is holding her back.
Yep.
She's like, oh, I gotta kill him for the dark side. I don't think it ever happens. I forget. No.
He finds a stupid loophole technicality to be like, it's actually yours.
Yeah, I conceded. So
yeah.
yeah. No, I don't remember a thing. I remember kind of the last fight with Kilran, but then he revealed to have clones, of course. So can't kill him off.
He didn't even die on screen. To be honest with you, like he
was in the armor. Like,
yeah, there's like an explosion. He goes, ah!
I would have
I
loved
was
it
like,
after
he's
the
not dead.
explosion if they just copied Breaking Bad, where he's
Yeah.
it's just like Would have been funny.
Or just the end of Breaking Bad, he just lays down on his back and he's smiling.
Also, again, I love it as a fan, but they really just build up Thrawn to be the actual bad guy because he's in that council room. They're like, Thrawn is coming back. They're like, no, he's not coming back. But when he comes back, things are going to get real.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, there's this really cool shadow society of like people who are already in place building the empire. And they're not returning. They're not waiting for Palpatine. They're waiting for Thrawn.
Yeah.
He's going to lead them. That's why I'm like, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame if you don't know who Thrawn is. But yeah, dude.
I did just by reputation. Like there's an old trilogy of books that were so good that, So even non-casual fans know who Thrawn was.
Oh, yeah.
So
And what a disservice it was just to like brush him off the first place. But
I know.
yeah, dude, cannot wait.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I'm excited for season 2.
I agree. And then, I just don't know how they're going to conclude the storyline. Is Ahsoka going to lead in an in-game style assault on Thrawn?
So season 2 will not be the last one. I'm pretty sure he's going to be an all series villain, right?
Sure.
But there's that Sith Lord who died. The actor died, and they recast him. He's such an interesting character.
Oh, I loved him.
I'm like, love him.
I was so sad when he died.
I know.
That was
perfect casting too. But I think I forget who they got to recast him. I think someone from
the guy
Game
that
of
plays
Thrones,
the
right?
Hound from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I don't know if you never saw Game of Thrones.
No, I did.
Okay, so the Hound.
Not the Mountain, but the Hound.
The Hound. Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna play him.
Gotcha.
Good enough.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. He's a good actor.
Sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a shame.
I know, but I was happy that Disney finally recast a character.
That's true.
That was another problem.
They're not going to freaking disservice him by
Right.
Yeah.
That was a problem they were having with the Avengers. Was like, okay, Black Panther died. We can't recast him. His idiot little sister is going to be the new Black Panther. I'm like, really, dude? But this time they're like, no, we were building something. We never got to his motivation.
Yeah, we're back to the War Machine era. We can recast.
Yes.
Freaking crazy.
Just do
actors.
it. I wouldn't have been mad at you if you recast Black Panther.
Yeah.
He kept his sickness away from everybody.
Right.
Like the guy that played him, Chadwick Boseman. He knew he was sick before he got cast, and he didn't tell anyone. And then he died. So there's a little bit of leniency on recasting him, but no, they can't. And I'm just glad Star Wars decided for that character to recast him.
Right.
But of course, young Mark Hamill, we got to digitally de-age Mark Hamill to look like he did in Return of the Jedi. Or Harrison Ford.
And then they hired that. I love how they hired that one guy, which is kind of cool. They hired like a YouTuber or something, like graphic effects, like an independent guy to basically
Good.
redo some of this
Good.
stuff. I was like, good, like real talent.
Because
like,
they're using deep fake, and it looks better than Mando season 2
that's
does.
what it was. So the guy remade the scene in Mando season 2, and then they hired him for the Boba Fett scene where Luke shows up.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
And it looked good, like good enough. Like, could you tell? Yeah, but I was really having to squint and nitpick. Like, okay, that looks fake, but it looked good. So, yeah, I don't know.
Oh well, I made a commitment to the Filoniverse. I'm going to see it through, and I think I believe I'm going to be pleasantly surprised.
I really don't want to sit through Rebels, but you're right. It is such.
I think again,
necessary.
look up an essential list. There's probably Clone Wars has like 30 essential episodes. Rebels probably has like 10.
Okay.
Maybe less than that. And they're short. And like you're gonna see some things that you're gonna really like.
Okay. I know Twilight of the Apprentice. Blah blah blah.
That's
really
the
good.
best thing ever.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Palpatine's in one of them.
Just kidding. Kenobi did it better.
Palpatine is actually like one of my favorite scenes in the show. Like they got him right. He wasn't just. I'm not gonna spoil it, but watch that one. And definitely like the Twilight Sun. Really good. Just beautiful send off to that character. And it was different than it was in the books or the comic book or whatever. They actually changed it, which is really bold, but also just makes so much sense for the character.
Yeah.
Maul's getting his own show as well. I saw the trailer for that.
That's hilarious.
I forgot about that. I'm really excited for that.
There's a trailer for that? What's it called?
Dark Lord or something.
Oh,
or,
that's
like,
cool.
It's all about Maul.
Cool.
Can't wait.
They cannot decide how to kill him. They literally cannot decide how to resolve that character.
Well, no, he's not coming back. He's just, this is like, this is during his crime phase.
Okay.
Where he's,
you're talking about the end of Solo? Okay.
So I love everything about that.
Yeah, I about to say they still just can never decide how to resolve his story. It's pretty interesting to me.
I mean, what a comeback story too. A kind of a character that was only cool because of his physical design to come back as like one of the strongest villains like ever in the series.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, okay. Last thing I wanted to talk about then. Did you see that they slashed the budgets of all their Star Wars projects?
yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
That's insane though, but like, yeah, because every movie was 200 million minimum to make, and now it's gonna be like 150, 100. I was like, oh, yeah, like,
yeah.
and I promise you're not gonna notice the difference
Oh,
when
yeah.
you challenge creators to work more with less. That's where you get the real magic.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you got the original Star Wars. Like, we don't have money. There's nobody here to edit this. We forgot to hire an editor, so George Lucas had to do it.
Besides Doomsday, do you think they're going to cut their Marvel movies same way?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Will they? I don't know,
When's
because
Doomsday delayed to again?
December of next year. But we're getting the trailer in Fire in Ash. We're getting the trailer in that. I was hesitating making the joke, but we're getting the first trailer when Fire and Ash comes out.
Nice.
So,
Can't wait for that movie.
but based on how much that movie's going to cost, literally just based on casting alone, I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think they're going to learn their lesson this time. Not until it comes out, and then we'll see if it makes money or not. But
GTA 6 is going to come out around the same time, right? Wow.
I may not get to see Doomsday because GTA. What if they delayed Doomsday because of GTA 6? That would be so crazy.
No one is going to get off their butt.
No, yeah,
to go
yeah,
watch this
yeah.
movie.
They may have to just do it direct to streaming.
What a powerhouse. Also, did you see that potential tease of Elder Scrolls that was released?
Just the title.
No. For the Game Awards, there was
really?
a screenshot that was released by Jeff Keighley
That's hilarious.
of some random statue that he found somewhere. And it's a statue that's basically like carving. It's a carving into a rock of like all these like skeletons and like what looks to be like a Daedra. And like he's like, oh, I wonder what this is about. And people are like, is it God of War? Is it Diablo? And then like most people are like, yeah, it definitely looks like an Elder Scrolls thing. So I was like,
Well, whenever Jeff Keighley announces something, the
I think
game's probably gonna suck.
I think
He's the guy that gave No Man's Sky all the attention that led to ultimately.
and now it's a really, really, really solid game.
Well, I get that now, but I'm just saying, like, anytime it's him
What-
doing the announcement, it comes with a major controversy behind
Whatever.
it. Is what
That's
I'm trying
one
to say.
example you have.
Okay. Well, when he teases Elder Scrolls,
I think there
we'll
might
be here again.
Here's the thing. What if there's a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6
Yeah.
at the Game Awards, comes out December of 2027.
Mm-hmm.
Then GTA inevitably delays again to 2027. Then Doomsday
It's not.
delays
Oh
to
God.
2027.
Well, that would be funny if they all came out around the same time. That's like a multiversal
I think
Secret
that's
Wars
literally-
calamity.
That is nerd heaven.
Yeah.
That is literally like
No, it's not. It's
and
a
then
war.
Jesus comes right before all that happens. 'Cause of course he would.
Oh, of course he would. He's waiting.
You will all turn from me. Not love the world. Do not love the world.
Ooh, Jesus. Don't you freaking dare. Don't. Jesus?
Come
what
on.
are you doing?
Hey, you would enjoy it too. if
Don't
you just
touch
gave
that
it a
button,
chance.
Jesus. I see you. Take your shoes off. He's like putting on his shoes. I'm coming.
You press the button, all the Star Destroyers
Yeah.
come out of the clouds.
My dear boy, I made GTA 6. Why do you sound like that, Jesus?
Were you there? There's no recollection of how I sound.
Oh, that would be so crazy if he. I mean, it wouldn't matter at
Sound
that
like
point, but
Palpatine?
if you're a Christian, you'd be like, "Well, so heaven's better than GTA 6." Okay, fine, yes, but on Earth,
We don't know that.
yeah, here on Earth, we got stuff to think about. Okay, that's probably enough for today.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's 2 episodes worth right
Thanks
there.
for Nerd Explosion.
Oh my
everyone.
gosh, yeah,
That
dudes.
was-
I hope you guys enjoyed walking down memory lane. I know I did. I've been wanting to do this. I didn't think 10 years flew by, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
The fact that you said Rise of Skywalker came out 6 years ago, it's gonna be a matter of time before that's 10 years old.
Mhm.
Like, what?
Endgame.
No, last
Rise of Skywalker, so yeah.
Endgame is probably getting up there, right?
Mm-hmm. They came out around the same time, 2019. So it's gonna be insane. Yeah, it's coming up, bro. Like 3.5 more years, 10 years. Endgame.
Are you ever gonna watch Endgame again?
Probably. Maddie has seen them, but she watched them on the plane.
Unless I'm giving it, I don't even know if I'd watch the franchise with anyone again. I might give it like one last watch.
Yeah.
if I watch the franchise.
When you have kids, you'll watch it
I
again.
typically rewatch the franchise every once in a while,
Yeah.
and I get up to Endgame, but I'm like, nowadays, I'm like, I really feel like I've gotten everything I possibly can out of that movie.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. When you have kids, you'll be excited to watch Iron Man 1 and get to 3 and then, you know, and then maybe Doomsday will be good. Maybe. Okay, asterisk. They brought back everybody from Infinity War
brought
and
back
Endgame.
people.
Like the writers and the directors. Everyone came back. Maybe it'll be good.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yes, I know.
Maybe.
And you're not wrong. I'm with you. I'm really thinking it's 50-50. Even if it's good.
Those are good odds.
Even if it's good, it's not going to make the same money is the issue. The real issue.
All right. You know what? I'll believe you but can you tell me who the Avengers are?
No. And actually I was going to ask you the same thing.
That is a bad
It's like we should start a
that is
podcast
a
or
bad
something.
note to start on.
Yeah.
If we don't even know who they are.
I don't. I know the Fantastic Four's the Avengers.
It maybe
They-
potentially.
Right. They doubled down on Sam Wilson, so
Yeah.
he's an Avenger. And the Thunderbolts.
Maybe.
They're going to be in the movie. I don't know if they're Avengers, but yeah. So we'll see. Guys, I'll see you next Christmas when Doomsday turns, I don't know, a newborn baby. I don't know. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Hopefully Shaps can clear up his schedule soon, but I think we have enough to make it through the holidays, and that should get us
Happy
back.
holidays, everyone.
Get us back to stage one.
Make
you
sure
know
to
what I'm
listen
saying?
to a Christmas song every minute of every hour this Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a white podcast. I couldn't think of anything better.
Baby, it's cool outside.
All right, we'll see y'all next time, guys. Stay safe. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Guys, have a good one.
Bye-bye.